Yeah, thanks for sending me energies. That helps definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah, I felt better. Yeah, I've had more energy than usual, so that's good. So usually I'm drained
Excellent.
from channeling. So yeah, this has been good. So who are we speaking to today?
Hopefully Eli. Eli is an old friend I've had incarnations with
Mhm.
in Andromeda. His planet is Lek. I think it's a binary system. Asked him to send some sort of contact towards you during the night and stuff. So hopefully it'll be a nice clean connection. So hopefully if we
Okay.
can start off with him or someone close to him, or we'll see how it goes.
I imagine. Yeah, I feel the energy of them. They should be okay. Sometimes it's up and down. Sometimes I have connections. Sometimes I don't. Depends on who it is. So Andromeda. I never channeled on Andromeda. I haven't got there that far yet.
Yeah, that's why this is exciting for everyone.
It's pretty exciting. Yeah, this is. I mean, eventually I'm going to. I'm starting to do more public. Once you start doing more public sessions and cut back on the private ones,
Cool.
we'll do more. So it seems to benefit a lot of people. So,
Beautiful.
all right, Eli. At least his name is easy to pronounce.
Well, it's actually like a 13 letter name, but you know
Yeah.
how it is.
Yep. Cool. Okay. All right. Here we go. Greetings.
Greetings to you.
Do you feel my energy?
Yes, I do, big time.
Yes, it takes a minute to connect. But that's okay.
Take your time, for there is no such thing.
Yes, it's true. Yes. What would you like to discuss?
So, how is this connection? Is this Eli?
Yes.
Hi, Eli. Do you remember me? Mike, it's Mikey.
Yes. Yes. It takes some time for memories to come through.
That's
Connections.
fine.
Yes, I feel your energy. Yes. Might not remember everything in this unit, but yes.
Yes, we met for the first time last November. That would be around 6 or 5 Earth months ago, and it was through Jim Charles.
Yes, I remember Jim. Yes.
Yeah.
Good energy. Yes. Very lovely person.
Yes, a beautiful person. Yeah.
Yes. Beautiful person. Of course.
Yes.
Yes.
So basically, this will be going online on the internet. So perhaps before perhaps getting into personal stuff, you can give an overview of your planet, where you stand, how you see our race. You're from Lek, is that correct?
One moment. I have to download what I can here.
No strain, no strain. If it's not there, no problem.
Yes, trinkets of information come through.
Hmm.
We're not used to this one. We have to adjust for certain channels. I am here. I want to speak about my planet. Oh. Of course, not all is going to translate exactly right through this one, but
That's no problem.
yes, we live in a positive environment, very, we call queer energy. Our government is neutral. Much of it is. We are watching Earth because of it. Because if there's what happens here affects us in many ways. We have a history with this world, so it's here's footage. I'm still connecting. So
I'm
we
gonna I'm gonna send you some energy right now to help you out here. So keep on going.
we wish to have it go as positive as possible through this ascension process. Much of the negative energies on this world makes us ill in some ways, but we understand that is part of the ascension. It's part of its growth, so it must occur as it does. Yes, on my world, we are a neutral race to each other. Also, we are very loving and very intuitive. We speak much to each other on a daily basis through telepathy. So we are like brothers and sisters in our world. We are all family. Unlike this world where family is family is sometimes seen as a bad word. So I hope that helped. Is that
Absolutely. You're doing fantastic. Thank you. And this is the first time of perhaps many, so this is just maybe to get your bearings with the entity you're in now. So yeah, you're doing great. Take your time. Inhale, exhale. White light, golden light.
thank you.
You're welcome. I feel real emotional when I talk to you because in the last session you had spoken that we had many lives together. At one point, I was your father. You were my father. We were sisters, and and that we share many soul contracts, and that we've lived many incarnations in Andromeda. And of all my old incarnations, I feel the Andromedan race the freest, the most liberated, and I feel my energy matches them the most. And actually, Lakesh and Takar told me this, that I was a starseed from Andromeda. So I'm excited to go back since I've had incarnations there, that perhaps in between lives again, and in the sacred neutral, and in sleep time, I could come and visit you if that's all right, and maybe you can meet me halfway.
Yes, of course.
This can be done.
Yes. Through the astral at the moment, site to site is still in discussion right now. But yes, for astral, yes, I will visit you always.
Beautiful.
Always. One thing I wanted to mention, I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but I feel as if I'm a younger soul than yours, as because if your incarnation on this world makes you in some ways older than me because of the experience.
Okay, how old are you in Earth years? Are you able to do the mathematical equation for that, or if not, that's fine.
The number that comes up is 40 years old.
Wow.
Yes.
So you would be a son of, like, do you have parents where
Yes.
you are? Okay. Would you be a toddler, an infant, a teenager?
A teenager.
A teenager. Cool. Okay.
Oh,
Awesome.
a young adult.
A young adult. So we relate in many ways. I see. I see. So give us an example. There's going to be a lot of Andromedan starseeds watching this, and there's not many, as I said, channelings of Andromedans. There are some. Some I feel are interjected by tricksters at times. These are not fully. Yeah, I don't know if you agree with that. Some of them I don't feel are 100% real Andromedans. But for those who have Andromeda stamped on their soul, and they have the soul codes of Andromeda, how can they contact their brethren in the Andromedan galaxy to further connect communication?
Let's understand those that are channeling us aren't always getting a firm connection. So it's not like they're deliberately channeling us wrong. It's just that we don't always resonate with everyone.
Okay.
So that is my opinion, at least. So the information doesn't always get out right, or however you want to say that, doesn't always broadcast correctly. But as for those who want to connect with us, many of us have been kind of quiet with communication also. So if those are trying to communicate with us, sometimes it's unavailable. At this point, we are slowly opening up the communications to others and to other star seeds that wish to talk to us through telepathy. Telepathy, of course, they might not fully understand that they can speak to us that way. If you just ask for us, such as just speak out that you want to speak to an Andromedan, and to call out the name if you even have one, doesn't really matter.
Right.
And we will be there, and we will hear everything you have to say, always.
That's a wonderful message, because even though we call out, there's nothing reciprocal. There, in fact, is.
Yes, always.
Always, because I feel like I speak to you, although you might not have the clearest channel at this time. I feel I speak to you every day, every night. I send blessings to you. I tell jokes to you because we're about the same age. We talk about sexual things you do on your planet, which is kind of funny. Because you are a sexual race, aren't you? You express yourself sexually anywhere where you meet a mate, perhaps, that you like, you connect with. You will have sexual relations right there without being too crass. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. It's and we are a neutral race, but also a loving race. So we don't judge either. So yes, many on your world that come from star seeds do not. They come to this world and they kind of remember their life on Andromeda, and they don't really fit in too well. So
Hmm.
because they're free society, they're used to this control that's here and deception. So
Right.
frustrates them, but it also helps them grow, even if they're not aware of it.
What I remember from Andromeda is what I'm doing now. What's parallel is being by myself a lot. I like being by myself a lot in this incarnation. And what I was told is that I miss the song that the planet I was living on in Andromeda would sing. The harmonics of the planet in this planet in Andromeda would send a song, a vibration that would keep anyone who's by themselves doing whatever never feel disconnected. The earth would be in a frequency of song or vibration that would always make you feel connected, never lonely, never depressed, never anxious, because you always felt connected, even if you were with or without people. And that's what I'm missing here, because here the harmonics and the frequencies are all messed up by governments and so on and so forth. So that's one thing I was told to maybe tune in and find the hertz that the frequency of my planet in Andromeda is at. So maybe that could help me here. But I'm searching and I still haven't found it. But perhaps someday I will. I will. So that makes sense.
Yeah, so you can also bring the frequencies to you.
Hmm.
You clear out the negative around you, the energies of this world, and connect to your energies above you through meditation or as however you wish. You can actually pull those energies from Andromeda to this world, and that will help you, what you call, cope with this world, or help you in your daily life. So yes, it is possible to do that.
Yeah, that's wonderful, because sometimes for me, and I guess for a lot of people too, the inner chatter is so important. The way you speak to yourself is so important, and if you're not in the right vibration, perhaps you will go to dark thoughts and spend a lot of your day just chasing away dark thoughts that you might be feeling. So that's where I feel I could really use that good home cooking.
Yes, understand that our world is sort of blocked out from this world, so we aren't able to communicate or even to send energies in some ways to
Hmm.
help with this. But that is changing now. So we'll be able to, as you call, interact a little bit more to give you guidance. So you can say that something has changed recently. So
Oh, has a quarantine been lifted of some sort?
like that, something like your 2012 has been lifted recently, just recently.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
exciting.
So you'll see our energies more. Others that wish to channel us should have a better connection now. Those that are, if they wish to do so. You'll be actually seeing more of us around over time if those that can channel wish to do so.
Is there
So
is there any way you can send a sign that I'll know it's you? Can you send um, a, um, a color in the sky, a ship? I guess you can't do that really, but is there a way where during the day I'll be doing mundane things and I'll know that you're coming through and know exactly it's you, just to get that connection?
um, the best way is to send you energies. You will, at times when you are doing your daily tasks, you might get a feeling that I am around. That will. So that is the best I can do right now. You
Yeah,
will
understandable. Yeah,
get a telepathic message, but it'll be very faint. It will not be overwhelming to take over your mind or
of
anything like
course.
that. It'll be very faint.
And that's all dependent on how clear I am to be receptive to it, of course. Yeah.
Yes, and what we are able to do in this world. Sometimes we are not allowed to do certain things. There's certain restrictions that we have to go by.
How do our governments view you? Do they want nothing to do? Well, and the Andromedan galaxy is so huge, but like the Andromedan Council, do you have any family members that are part of it? Are you part of it? Are you privy to its minutes?
Yes, I hear it's. Yes, I get. You call them minutes, but I get trickled down information. I don't get the full frontal information. I don't get. I'm not there during the meetings, but I do. I am informed of what is going on. I do have a father figure that is part of it. Also, sort of like a mentor that is part of the council mostly. So, yes, and as for your governments, I think of us. They don't really care much for us. They, yeah, our energy does not resonate with them at all. They want control over us, and that is not going to happen. So they
Yeah.
are. They're almost their worst enemies. Actually, they are. They know who you talk to.
Hmm. Well, I know that the Shadow are watching now, and they have specialty groups that will have like a room where people are on a computer. They'll have an entity that'll be channeling, and everything here is being observed, as you know. So maybe that's why some of our channeling sessions are weakened. Things are twisted, thoughts are put in our heads. You know, all this shit is done to us while we're trying to ascend. So that's quite frustrating, but you know, we work through it, and as we grow as a species, I think it'll be much easier. But for now, they're not happy, but they can bite me.
Yes, I can't go into exact details right now, but an energy has shifted recently, just very recently,
Hmm.
where we are allowed to connect more. You can say a trade alliance or some sort of trade agreement has been made, so we are able to send our energies out more than usual. So those that are receptive to us will feel us more. So you should be able to feel our energies. Those who wish, those out there, and yourself be able to feel that connection.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's such excellent news. I'm so happy, and a lot of people watching this will be very happy as well. How's your connection? Are you tired? Are you okay to go for maybe a couple more? You're
Yes,
fine?
yes.
Um, this is secondhand news, but I was told that your race perhaps went through a radical physical change in the last few centuries, perhaps from perhaps a feline look to a more humanoid look, because you do look humanoid now, correct?
Yes, correct.
And
Yes.
you're around 6 feet tall.
Yes. Yes. Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Were you ever, did you ever have geneticists combine you and another race, such as Treb's race, where they went like with the kimono and the nihal? You know what I mean? Did you ever transform your race?
Yes, many times. Some of those races are not known to your world that had the definitions to speak of them right now. Yes, we had some Lyran in our history.
Hmm.
That's what some Lyran, and also there are Lyrans that are human, also that are look human like humans like this, a little bit different, obviously. So there's a different race. It's not that well known in your world, though.
Okay.
We're different types, but yes, a little bit of Lyran and a race that is not that familiar with this world. But yes, there are been genetics going on for quite some time. Yes, but we are now more humanoid.
And how do you like it?
I enjoy it very much.
Yes. Well, it's more of an expressive emotional body, isn't it? Or
Yeah,
would that? Yeah. Okay. You can express yourself in more ways.
sure. I'm not as emotional as you, but yes.
Yeah, of course. We're all over the place. Yeah. Um, are you, last time we spoke, you might not remember this. We were speaking of reptilians, and I was speaking to you how I got over the fear of reptilians a few years ago, and understood that every entity takes its own polarity, and everyone has a quote unquote job to do in the expansion of all universes and planets, and so on and so forth. And I said I got this information from Treboryitne, and you sort of stopped me in my tracks and said, Treboryitne? You mean Rob Gothier? So you know him. I just want to know, where did you meet? Are you part of a council? Are you friends? Or do you remember, or can you access that?
At least on this conduit, yes, we have information from your world. Obviously, we know that we watch it. We monitor it all the time, so that's how we know Rob.
Oh, cool.
That's the way we know Rob. As far as it's going through this conduit, that is what I have. So we are very familiar with the situation there. Yes.
Yeah, Rob's a modern day prophet. I mean, what he does and what all the channels are doing right now, I find they're some of the most important people as far as growth and giving information to us. It's absolutely mind blowing. It's beautiful.
Yes, it's almost like taking a small hammer and chiseling out the reality.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. It happens very slowly, but it will come down, but it takes time.
So Eli, can you give me a day in the life of Eli? Like what did you do today, for instance? Do you sleep?
One moment, I have to connect to that. Yes, very little though. Maybe a couple hours.
Right.
And then fourth density, if you're aware of
Oh,
that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot to ask you that. Okay.
Yes, and then fourth density. I have loved ones. I have family. I have a lady friend that I speak to. So
Yeah, I spoke to her last time.
yes, yes. I believe
She was
so.
on. She was on your right, and we spoke. I said to her, "Mua tachia si anatiki nitiatanachi apo akianati titia hasan apia kokahas nitianachese."
Yes. Yes, she's not here. She is listening in, but she's not like close by. Yeah, you did hear that though. So.
Cool. If you could send her my blessings and that I love her and that all her roads be golden.
Thank you. Yes, my daily is more of educational right now. I am learning many. Of course, your education never ends, actually. And the council, I am learning much about it. I am monitoring Earth and other worlds and how they react to certain situations, such as reptilians, and just to understand the mindset of many different species. So that's how my day goes usually.
Wow. So you're like going through libraries, just getting information.
Yes.
Beautiful. That's sort of like a pastime of mine. I just would like to learn more of anybody, even the negatives. I want to know how they work. So I can. Do you see any other star systems I might have incarnated on? Are you able to access that, or is that just too hard at this point?
I can do the ones that are familiar to this one because obviously there's so many of them.
Right. Ones that are like important or
So,
parallel.
you want to know what lifetimes on other worlds?
Yes, and strong connections I still have maybe to this day.
I feel a Arcturian lifetime. I've been one or two lifetimes with that.
Okay.
Life in as a Lyran, does that resonate with you?
Yes, very much so.
Yes. Yes, that was a very important lifetime, actually.
Can you expand on that? Or
Yes, I feel it was. You were sort of like a figurehead, sort of like a someone in charge.
okay.
It was very important. I'm not sure if that should resonate with someone.
It does in a holy way. I don't know if that makes sense. I had a dream once that holiness follows where I walk. Don't forget your Lyran footsteps. Something of that sort, if that makes sense. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to ask Takur or
Yes. Yes.
if about that.
Yes. That'd be. Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. I would go through there. That would be very fascinating. We got through. Yeah. Well, we've some mystery with that one. That was pretty fascinating.
Oh, cool.
I feel Syrian lifetime, and I believe you had some maybe skirmishes with the Greys here and there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
negative. No, some
no.
of, but nothing that you can't handle.
Skirmishes with Greys being a Gray?
No, I don't believe you were a Grey. I don't think so.
Okay. Was I mad at them for some reason?
No, they're just sometimes they.
Pain in the ass.
Sometimes yes. You call it disagreements. That's all. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing major.
Right.
Yes, you have lifetimes where you, well, this is on Andromeda. If you dealt with reptilians, you're probably aware of that, though.
Yes, yes, yes. They visit me a lot.
Yes.
But they're either neutral or they're kind. I guess they're just interested in me or what. I don't know, but they're here a lot.
Yes, observing. That's all. Even with this conduit, there's a few watching on this side, so it's nothing of harm, though.
Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know.
It's not. You would call it. It's part of their ascension process. Also, you can think of it as it's part of their learning.
Okay, that's fantastic. So I sort of see Earth as sort of like a galactic nursery. Would that be a good way of putting it, or more of a library where nobody knows who the librarian is?
Yes, it's something. Yes, it depends on who you're talking to. Yes,
Yeah.
Planet Chaos or just
I just feel sometimes poor Gaia's getting raped and pillaged, and just these
yes.
a lot of entities come here and they take and they
Yes,
go.
she knew what she was getting into.
Yeah, she did.
It was
Yeah.
already known. It'll all be once. Yes, I mean this darkness will eventually come to an end.
Oh, thank God. I mean, sometimes the
Yeah,
days feel like syrup. I could feel the seconds sometimes just, go away.
yes, like
And,
grass grow or whatever you wanna call
right. And as I told you last time, I'm off drugs now for the first time. I've been off on strong drugs since I was 16 and I'm 42, and I just got off them in this past year. So everything is awakening in me, and sometimes I feel everything's awakening inside of me a little too fast at times. And I'm trying to meditate and trying to do my work to calm things down. But then you've got the ascension process, and you've got Mother Earth, and you got the collective also growing at the same time. So it's like amplified. So it's a lot, and I'll be honest, there was a couple times this winter, and I just wanted to press the reset button and just start over and go to the fourth and fifth dimension, go see the blue beings, and start over again. But I got through it, and with help from friends from Hukalo and Grikvitnir, and visiting the colonies and having celebrations. So I have a lot to thank for them. and those listening know who they are, and I love them very much. Do you know of the human colony?
Yes, I am aware of it. Yes.
Are you part of Grit Fiknir of that Lyrian Yael alliance?
No, I am. I know of it though. I am familiar with it.
Would you ever be willing to participate?
Yes, but I think it's my higher ups that have to make the final decision on that
Okay.
for the Andromedans. Not. I don't feel like I'm qualified
Because
exactly.
oh, I see. Yeah. Perhaps you can ask your elders, because I do know that some do visit the colonies. I don't know if they're from your area or not.
Yes, I believe so. Yes, but only as visitors. Yes, they're observing.
Right. And they say that they're quite funny. they, they they bring lightness to the discussions, and they tell a lot of jokes, and so I think they're enjoyed. So you're always welcome. Remember that.
Yes, thank you.
Of course. Yeah. Is there anything else that comes to mind that you can tell to the internet, to the people out there? A rah-rah speech, or or anything that's not so dense, or anything that comes to mind.
Energies. Yes. Yes, there is a reptilian presence on your world, but those are afraid of, don't be afraid of them. That's my message to your world. Do not show them fear, show them love. Don't let it fall for their tricks. Because they love to spin you around and mess with your mind. So not let them do that. Love them and try, just send them energies of love, that you're not going to fall for anything that they're going to play around, because they just love, it's part of their high is to
Hmm.
mess with your mind. Not let them.
Yeah.
If you love yourself, send them energies, and they will leave you alone. They will admire you. They will be feel. They will just see you. I don't know if I see you as a friend, but in some ways they would. They will show you respect. So
Wow.
yeah.
That's beautiful information, Eli. That's really, 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 really connects with me big time, and a lot of people. Yes, yes, love them back, shower them with love, and
Yes, do not show fear to them at all. They're just, yes, they might look strange, but that is all. They're just, yes, they're very advanced. That is true, but don't let, fear is the last thing you want to do.
that's right. You don't want to show your hand.
Yes,
Just
because you can't speak to them. Once you don't have, you can talk to them like you talk to anybody else. They will. They will not pull. Once they see that they can't not pull anything on you, because you are confident of yourself. If you're not confident of yourself, they will
yeah.
find those manipulations.
Right. I have a feeling that if you don't have much self-respect,
Yes.
they will attack that to no end.
Yes.
Right. And this conduit here, Ivan, has channeled many reptilians, and only a few bad ones have snuck through, but most of them have been very enlightening.
But even that, it's energies. It's not necessarily bad. It's just energies don't always, sit right. That's all.
Okay.
But even then,
There's one more thing I was just thinking about our last conversation, and I don't know if you'll be able to remember this, or I was telling to you I'd really like to talk to you more often and connect with you, and you said, well, that's possible because on my right arm I have some sort of device, and whenever you speak to me, I'll be able to hear you through this device on my arm that speaks to me. Is this like an AI device, or does this make any sense at all?
to me, that makes no sense at all.
No, eh? Yeah, that's what you're going on last time, that there's some sort of device on the arm. or part of a uniform or a toy or something.
That might have been disinformation coming through the conduit.
Oh, is that right? Okay. Interesting. Wow. Okay.
Do you sense anything in that area at all?
It sounds bizarre. I've never heard anything like that. It sounds AI. It doesn't sound natural. It doesn't sound like mind to mind. So I don't know. I trust Jim 100% in everything he says, but it cannot, it's not him. So he's just relaying the messages. Yeah.
One moment. Let me connect to that.
Thanks.
One moment. Yes, there is a device, but it's of a natural sort. It's not a thing to bring harm. It has no AI. It's more of a natural creation. You would say an experiment. Yes, it seems strange. Yes, it was. One moment. Many species create strange things like just trying new things, even if they don't seem to make any sense. But at this point, it is not activated, so that I can tell.
Okay, so it's not misinformation.
No.
It's okay.
It's real, but it's nothing of any harm. It's not AI. It's a natural creation. It's a natural device, however you want to call it. But
Right, right.
it is not on right now, so it is not needed at this point.
Okay. So when it becomes active, then maybe we could speak of it then,
Yeah,
perhaps.
yes, at the moment it's not on. But
Okay. Okay.
as for when it'll be, yes, I can't. I'm not sure when it'll be activated, but yes. Yes, it might seem strange to you, but on our world, it's quite normal.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. I can't think of too much more. I'd like to hear maybe maybe a poem, perhaps. Some music you like on Earth. Anything that might seem interesting for the people watching.
Not sure this one's ready for poetry. That takes a lot of energy. Oh,
Yeah.
what is good? As for new music, not. One moment. There is music on your world that I do like, but it's not coming through. Through this one, at least.
Okay.
It's, I can't recall the name of it.
Would it be instrumental or are there vocals to it? Is it ancient?
Instrumental, some kind of electronic. It's hard to describe
The Grateful Dead?
here.
Okay.
More lighter, but yes, it's not coming
Oh,
through.
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's cool.
Let's see. I can see if I have another message. Let's see here. Obviously, you've heard this time to time. Well, here. How about this? Instead of poetry, how about this? Two Andromedan star seeds that are on Earth right now. If you feel like you cannot connect with us, soon you will. You will remember your lifetimes a little bit more clearly. Right now, you might have some ideas, but you know where you came from, but you might not be, the information not be totally clear. That will soon change if that is comfortable with those going through that. Yes, this world is complicated and it doesn't make any sense to many of them, but you're there for a reason. You are on Earth for you can say to help Andromeda ascend also, to help us understand your world. So in many ways, I want to call it a sacrifice, but you're there to help us all evolve, especially through this ascension process, which is very important for the universe, for that matter, all races, for that matter. It will affect all races. So this world is very important. Yes, this is the insane asylum of the universe,
Wow.
but it's you become stronger when you are here. Many on our planet were nowhere near. I mean, even getting nowhere near this planet. So it's something that is beneficial, even if it doesn't feel like that. And many Andromedan star seeds do get depressed very easily, of course, like everyone else. But many star
Yeah.
seeds are more depressed than others. And yes, and go to drug addiction and all that, try to get that energy back from the memories that made them happy on another world.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and it's just my message to you is to keep going. Do not try to take your life. Keep moving. Try to find things to make you happy. Be around positive people. Find them.
Mm-hmm.
Do not put yourself in that hole where you just keep going down. It's too easy to do that.
Yeah. I'm past that blackness, that's for sure.
Yes. Because many are going through it right now. It's just keep going forward. That's all.
Yes.
So,
And we will keep you in mind. As we grow, you grow, and
yes.
that's a beautiful connection. I'm so ecstatic that you're finally connecting with me, and all Andromedans now more and more will be connecting and channeling, and we will learn more from you and have a more substantial relationship and share more dreams, more ideas, grow together. It's an exciting time, and I love you very much, Eli, and I wish you nothing but the best. And I hope to channel you, hopefully within a year or whenever I can get to that point. So if I knock on your door, I hope you'd accept my call.
Of course. Of course. When
Awesome.
the time is right, of course.
Of course. Yeah. I have to be ready as well.
I do have a short poem. This is rare for this one.
Oh, good.
Treat every day like it's Valentine's Day. Do not make it one day. Make it every day. And not just for one person, but for everyone. Love each other. Forget about your differences. If you forget about your differences, you will connect to each other. You connect with each connection brings your world more together. So treat every day like Valentine's Day. And every day should be a holiday, and everybody is is one in many ways.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that went okay.
That was beautiful, man. We should name that Everyday Nice Day. I like that. That's wonderful. Yes, as we focus on the love, the negativity, it'll just grow and grow and grow and grow by proxy. So that's such a beautiful poem. Thank you so much, Eli, for that. And thank you for spending time with us and me. And I'll see you in my dreams.
Yes. God bless.
God bless. Bye, Eli. Namaste. Hey, man. You got a smile on your face. How was that?
That was my first poem.
Yeah, that was beautiful. I'm sure Max will enjoy that.
Yeah, you don't come through like that. That's cool.
How was the connection?
That was good. It took a while, but it finally.
Well, he says he's a young adult, so I guess he hasn't done it too many times, or maybe his connection is weaker than maybe the elders or something. But he
Yes.
said, yeah, sorry, he said some really amazing things. Like lately, there's been sort of like the quarantine's sort of been lifted of some sort, where there's going to be much more of the star seeds on Earth that have Andromedan past will feel more connections and be able to channel more, and the channeling will be tighter. It'll be so. This is wonderful news for. So you've done a really, really awesome service here, Ivan. That's really wicked, man.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, obviously it came through the channel too. That yeah, I felt something happened. I wasn't sure what exactly what it was. I don't think it's what just in Andromeda. It's all of them, all the races. So it feels like.
Cool, cool, cool.
Okay.
So
You want to try another one, or yeah?
yeah, I would love to. Well, I had some in mind, but now I kind of would like to speak to perhaps a Lyran to find out what my because Eli had mentioned that I had sort of um uh, a role, a high sort of role there, and maybe I can learn from that and grow from that. So perhaps a Lyran that knew of my when that was there when I incarnated and had this role, perhaps, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. Okay. All right. Let's see how it goes.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thank you. Oh, wait, you have more experience than you know about these guys. Are there male Lyrans? There's got to be, right?
I'm not. Yeah, for sure.
Got to be.
There's got to be.
I want to hear about the females. You know what I mean? Which I
Yeah,
don't
maybe try that. I mean, I'm sure they just don't test tube babies, do they?
know if they did that. It's just
Yeah.
the ones I've channeled have always been females. I've never been a male.
I think they take positions of power or something. The females, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm not quite
yeah,
sure.
definitely. Yeah, the guys might sit at home with the kids or something.
They've got it right there.
So, anyway. All right, let's see what we got.
All right.
Yes. Greetings, I am. Oh, trying. Oh, one moment. Searching for a name that would fit me better. Call me Emiret. Emiret.
Hello,
Hello,
Everett.
good
How
morning.
are you?
I am a male wherein you called for one. But I
Wow.
would be actually very good to help you out with that information that you were speaking of. If I was listening.
No, that's fantastic. First of all, I welcome you in the golden light, and may your connection be strong and true.
Thank you.
And we ask for the truth in its whole and purest form. And we ask that anything that is not in agreement with this be drawn into the light and be transformed by the light. So be it.
Yes, thank you. Oh, one moment. I don't channel very often, so it takes a minute for me to connect.
Take your time, my friend.
Yes, you did have several lifetimes as a Lyran. One in particular where you were sort of like a commander of a ship. Something like Earth, not exactly like Earth, something very similar deep in your past, deep in the past. So you were a commander of a ship. Does that resonate with you?
Yeah, it does. I see myself beside a big crystal. This crystal fuels the ship,
Yes.
and I see myself in front of a bay of windows with soldiers by my side. But
I was one of those soldiers. I wasn't well known. I mean, you knew us all, but I wasn't, like your best friend or something like that. But I didn't know you.
wow.
Yes. So, yes, you were actually part of the Earth Project in the early stages of it. So, yes, you do have a connection with this world.
Did I know any of the original creators? Did I help in that way? Or
Uh, yes, you knew their energies as for knowing them personally.
yeah.
What they were doing, yes. You're aware of their project. So, yes, in that regard, yes. So,
And
yes.
okay, sorry. What planet did I reside on, or was I mostly always on a ship?
Yes, I'm not sure that will
Oh,
communicate
that's
this one. But, yes, so we're in planet.
yeah, that's fine. Super.
Yes. Yes, the name of it. Yes, this one's not that. It's not at that level yet. Getting there. Sometimes our frequencies have to go through the brain. It's not always prepared. It takes time.
Am I working out any karma from that lifetime in right now because of
Of
was it a peaceful ship? It wasn't a warship, was it? It was a not a reconnaissance, but a visiting ship. Was it a science ship or
it was actually, yes, it was in some ways a warship also. It was science. It was a combination of things. But yes, there was skirmishes in
mm,
space that had to lead to some alien deaths. So
oh.
yeah.
So
As for in this life, yes, I feel that, but very little.
okay. I hope I didn't eliminate too many entities.
It was they were kind of it was they were kind of asking for it.
Were they reptilians or grays, or were they something else? Or
So
can you?
Greys, Greys, yes, in their early stages they were kind of malevolent. Many
Mhm.
are very. They become more malevolent over time, so that's why they have a bad reputation. There was like a sickness within their species that was
Yes.
brainwashing many of them. So yes, it was Greys mostly. Reptilian, no, but you did have relations with reptilians in a positive manner, actually.
Oh, good.
Yes, that race, that Grendel race. I don't have the name for that one, but yes, you were in relations with that one.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I'd like to just say out aloud to the universe, please accept my apologies for the removal of the souls I did in this lifetime. It's something I had to do, and I hope that they accept my apologies and we can work our karmic differences out.
Yes, yes, that was a situation that you could not get out of, so it was not much you could do. It was. That's just the way it is sometimes.
Can I ask you a question? Why do we not hear from male Lyrans that often? Are
Yeah,
you, yeah,
yes, we are more female. How do you describe it?
girl power?
Yeah, something like that. They're more. I mean, we are there, but we on a communications level, it's more female.
Yeah.
But we are around. We just on a communications level, we are more as you call it, military. As for offense, obviously,
Hmm.
we do more of the military areas to keep the peace, obviously. And we kind of do, and as you would say, that some of the dirty work.
Hmm.
So, so in that regard, we keep our silence because it's best that communications are not hearing us. Understand that because we are sometimes doing missions where we need to be in silence, at least with the human race. It's beneficial.
Right. Well, that's one thing that we're starting to ascend to right now is learning to be more of the sacred feminine because we do not have a much of a feminine accent left on this earth, unfortunately, and we're looking to get more of that back.
Yes, exactly. And it's happening slowly in the world. It's little areas. It will improve over time.
Yes, it would seem females, I don't know if it's the same with your race, are more temperamental. They'd be better in discussions with other races. Maybe that'd be a better fit. Is that
Yes.
more or less? Okay. Do you know Takar?
Yes, I am. I am. Yeah, let me tell you where I am. Where I am. I am on a
Yeah.
ship, a different ship than Curse. I'm out. I'm orbiting your Earth. I'm not on out in your, flying around your planet. I'm out. I'm outside the orbit.
Okay.
I'm going around your moon area.
Hmm.
Takuri, yes, I know of her. I don't speak to her, but I do know her. So
Wonderful.
my level right now is, you can say military. But we're peaceful. We're just right now we're monitoring the Earth, just keeping the peace, keeping communications clear, making sure that reptilians and other races know what's going on. There's no disinfo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I found out a lot of things in the last few weeks through this channel, such as, negative pockets of Pleiadians are forming here, and and all these races that we thought of somewhat pure, beautiful, angelic descent. There's bad apples in
Yes.
and everywhere, and that's just polarity, and I've learned to accept that, but it sort of, broke my heart a little bit.
Yes, it does, but it is true that there's always a small fraction. Of course, the Greys have a bad rap because many of the Greys, at one time in their history, many of them were very negative. But that has changed now. So yes, they have a bad rap right now. But
Right. Can I just ask you one last question about my incarnation there? How did I pass away as commander?
through old age,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it wasn't anything violent anyway. Yes, you had many missions. Earth was one of them. You had many missions across the galaxy, actually. So you
Fun.
weren't here all the time. Yes, you were all over the place in that lifetime. So,
If I wanted to tap in to those energies and to get more assertive in this life and to get the qualities I had then, is that possible at all? To interchange soul codes that way?
yes, Yes, whatever is beneficial. Yes, whatever is beneficial will come through. Yes.
Wonderful. I could use a lot of that right now. Some assertiveness,
Yes, I will send you energies for that.
and I
Yes.
appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Positive energies, positive memories of your own lifetimes that will help bring you up. So make you stronger, make you happier.
Boha. Beautiful.
Yes. Yes. Forges aren't here yet either, but they will be one day in this conduit.
Oh, that's one. So are you helping with, I know that Takir and their group are helping with seismic activities, earthquakes, weather, and so on and so forth. And actually, their heart must have been broken when Nepal just went through that devastating earthquake. And I heard that that was of natural
Yeah,
origin.
as
So,
far as as far as I know, it was natural. There's not much. Once it happened, there was really not much to stop it. At least to slow it down a little bit. But yes, there wasn't much you can do about it. But yes, we deal with some weather areas around the Asian area, if we do any at all, to be around there. But usually, to her and her crew usually handle majority of.
she's very good at it.
We do when we're asked to. Yes, when we're asked to help, we do.
Are you of a hive mind there?
No, we're individual.
No.
Some ways, yes. Some ways.
Energetically, probably, but not.
Yes,
It's not
but
like all for one and one for all.
yes, exactly. We're still individuals, but yes, and some energy-wise, yes.
Okay, yeah, that's more of the mantis beings. Is that correct? That they're more like that. They're more scientific, more. Um,
Yes,
more.
grays are that also.
Okay, okay. Still learning. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, grays have that. Mantis, yes, and some don't. Some don't stay in that. Some go do their own. So it's a little bit of everything. A little bit. It's not always everybody.
Right. Of course. Yeah. Like we said, there's pockets of all sorts of polarities everywhere all the time. Do you see us in an ascension timeline?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, because I was told by someone who reads the Akashic that there's three basic timelines, a middle one, and one on top, and one on bottom, and that we are indeed wavering between the middle, ascending, graduating timeline, but we can flutter up and down. Is there any truth to this, or can you maybe clarify that into our human minds?
That's one way of putting it. I mean, yes. Yes, you are going through ascension. Yes, there is kind of an up and down, but not for all of you. Only for those that wish to. When you go down, it's only for those who wish to be in the negative realm.
Right.
Still part of the control. So it's everyone's kind of on a different timeline. So some are moving up, some are moving down. So yes, it's
Right.
a way of looking at it.
It's
So, but in the end, you will all eventually come together.
beautiful. It seems like there's a bank of energy, and whatever you're feeling in the now and whatever you're going through in the now, you'll just get more of that. So if you're feeling negative, always negative, doing bad things, you'll get more and more, and that'll be more of your reality, as opposed to if you're in the light, ascending, all loving, doing the best you can, you'll get more of that as your reality. Is that
Yes, that's true. But also, I like to add that yes, there's positive energies coming through your world right now. That is, you can say like the cap has been taken off.
oh,
More is coming through your world to help with your ascension process. Meaning, you can say it was on the spirit realm that kind of made that decision. Meaning that those in darkness, those part of the control, will let's see, get positive energies from groups from a group like yours,
mm-hmm.
and positive energies was they were sort of this type of what you call alien information will become
Right.
more abundant. So it'll become more and more over time. This is hopefully your ascension. And many of those in the negative realm will see this and say,
Mhm.
no, that's crazy. But they'll keep seeing it and keep seeing it. And then they might, and it's all on an individual basis, but
Mhm.
many will start to see what's going on, see that their reality is not necessarily the real reality. So there's lots going on right now. Much has happened recently. So many energies are working now. So you're going to see a big change over
Oh,
time.
that's wonderful. That's amazing news. I'm so
Yes,
happy to hear that.
yes. You'll be hearing that through other channels very soon. Many other channels should be picking up on it. Some are more powerful than others, so
Yeah.
it will be timing. You'll see it. If they don't mention it, you'll still see it. More channelers awakening. It takes time on your world like any other world, but yes, more the message of positive energies will be going through your world, and those that are what you call part of this reality or the
Mhm.
controlled reality will start to, you can say, this information will start cracking into that reality more and more as it will hit mainstream news sometime.
Right. Yeah, I ignore all media 100%. I mean,
That is
it's
good.
95%, negative, and 5% there's a hero story about a girl who got a tricycle for free. So,
Yes.
not to be a smart ass, but it does nothing for me anymore. The media's, you know.
Yes, my message here is if this information that's coming through here, this type of alien information, will creep out into your mainstream media. But of course, it'll be shot down or whatever. But that
That's the
will,
learning process, right?
yes, you will start to see it trickle through here and there. So much is happening. It's very exciting.
Now, what will the ancient reptilians think about that? Will they try to block this energy, or is this unblockable?
Yes, they'll be the ones who discourage it, and they'll let it come through, but then they'll throw negativity all over it and shoot it down.
Ah,
But
they
much,
can try all they want.
yes, and there'll be, yes, a flux of information that will trickle through, and then so they will try to hide, they will try to knock it down as much, but they know if more and more energies wake up,
Beautiful.
they know it's coming. They know that it'll
Uh,
come.
one last thing about just the quote unquote negative ancient aliens, and the ancient reptilians. Why is it that they go from system to system, rape and pillage, and want them as their own? Are they jealous of a Garden of Eden that we have gotten that they were not given, or is it that they refuse to ascend to like an eighth dimension?
Yes, they enjoy their current status.
Yeah.
They enjoy the things that they do. They show to them it's powerful. They show to them they are the most powerful people in the universe. So it's to them they can do no wrong.
Ego.
Yes. So they are doing what other species, you probably heard this, that other species should be doing the same thing as they are.
Yeah.
So you probably heard that somewhere. But
Yeah.
yes, it's like we are doing this. Why aren't you? Because we're showing how smart we are, and they are very intelligent. I give them that.
Oh, they're brilliant scientists, aren't they?
Yes. Very smart in many areas of the mind. But yes, that's how they. That is their. To them, that is ascension. You understand that? It's
Yeah, yes, I do. Yeah, they just chose that polarity, and that's just we have to accept that. And
that's they're happy where they are. They feel like this is their power. This is their existence, and they're happy where they are.
send them love, show that you have heart, show that show that you're not a weakling, show that you have pride, and they'll respect us more.
Yes.
Because I have a feeling we don't have much respect in the stars. A lot I've heard that some races just say you have a little bit of you're not respected throughout many races, you know. So we've quote unquote given up on you, or no, are neutral and no longer want to help because you don't help yourselves. But
Yes, exactly.
I've heard that. So there is truth to that, though. But
Yes, I'm better going. My almost going down. So, no, your last words.
I just want to thank you so much for the information. Thank you for telling me about my time on the ships, and I love you very much. I get such healing and calming vibrations from you. If you could, by any chance, send some sort of sign somewhere, a little wink in the sky, perhaps, or in my dreams, or in the sacred neutral in meditation, just to give me a high, I would like to give you a high back and a cosmic hug, if that's possible.
I will, and so many others.
Beautiful. Be well until the next time. I love you.
Yes.
Namaste. Hey, man.
Oh,
How was that in comparison? That was quite interesting.
yeah,
That was amazing.
yeah, it
You
was
look
great.
like you look like you're in bliss.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but energy. Yeah, it felt like it was like being called away or something like that. That's what it felt.
Yeah, he's probably busy. Yeah, it was a male Lyran. I
I don't,
forget the name, but well, once you watch it, yeah, you'll see it.
can't pronounce it anyway. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out a name to say because like my usually I guess their names are hard to pronounce, so it's like I have to make up one, I guess. So,
Right. Oh man, you're getting better and better each channeling, Ivan. This is it's really good.
yeah, it is.
It's amazing to see. I remember seeing your first fuzzy videos from March, and compared to now, like even in a month, it's amazing. So just imagine what you're going to be like in a year, and you're going to get more popular and stuff. So
Yeah,
that's gonna be awesome. And I know that there's fire in your heart for doing this. So like I said, we're going to be protecting you, and you'll be protected. So all that's good.
yes, thank you. Yeah, I feel yeah, this is my pretty much my this is my reason for being here. Big, of course, like everybody else, wondering what am I doing here and what is this all about? Why am I on
Yeah.
Earth and world where there's Disney World and all that? So it's like, what am I doing here? But doing this now, I know because I've done this on other planets. From what my feeling is, so
Oh, cool. Yeah.
it feels like I've done this and like like with the Greys, I feel like I've been on their planet several times, helping with their ascension, helping with their, so I have a connection.
Wow.
That's what it feels like. I have a deep connection with them. So
Yeah.
and reptilians. So I don't know how that one went, but
Well, supposedly there's a few watching us, so this is interesting. They
yeah,
always are.
yeah. I feel like recently I felt one reptilian around me. I actually saw one.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, Krug gave me a video. It's on my website of Palladian talking about positivity and energy and everything. It's good stuff. It's very good stuff. And while I was playing, the lights were off. I was tired out after channeling, and I was listening to it, and I felt some aggravation in the room. I looked and I saw some green. It was there for like a second. I can't forget it. Now I think I was like, maybe I was just seeing things. No, I know what I saw. I saw green, and then it went away. So
Wow.
yeah, I felt aggravation in the room. It's like, what is this?
Yeah, you knew it didn't come from yourself, so you knew it was an external source.
It
Right.
was. So yeah, now I feel the presence of two reptilians, but I think, as far as I know, they're positive. So I have to look into it a little bit more.
Well, maybe if you have energy, we can tap into one. If
Oh, I mean, to channel one of them.
well, what do you think?
I thought about doing that. I don't know.
Well, if you don't want to, it's up to you, of course. It's all about you, brother.
Yeah, I didn't realize you wanted to make this public. Yeah, that's okay with me. That's cool.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. If not, the Silver Legion is another aspect. Do you know of them?
No, I don't know. No.
Well, the Silver Legion, from what I read about them, is that they help peaceful planets, show how to defend themselves in case they get attacked or are in wartime, just like that. They come and assist,
Hmm.
and they're sort of like a peace force of some sort. So I
Mhm.
haven't heard much channeling from them. So maybe you can try that.
Yeah, let's do that instead.
Okay.
I
Okay.
was reptilian for a Friday night thing.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I did. I thought about channeling one of them just to see what the deal is. I did. I got some energy from. I kind of know what I'm getting involved with, so I don't think it's bad or anything like
Okay.
that. Anyway, okay.
The
So
Silver Legion.
Silver Legion.
Yeah.
That is. Yeah, that tells you how many species are out there.
Oh
They're
yeah.
just you can't keep track of them all. The Silver Legion, they're humanoid? Are they?
I think they're angelic, or they're eighth dimensional, non-physical. I'm not sure. We'll both learn, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think they're. Yeah, they're definitely okay. And you have a name for any of them, or just family?
Um, I think there was one called Tanish or Tanesh. I'm not sure. I didn't write it down, but
Okay,
I'm a little fuzzy.
that's okay. Oh, yeah. Tell me, what was the name of the species again?
The Silver Legion.
Okay, we'll just channel anybody in the Silver Legion. We'll just leave it at that. That's easier than you do for a name. It's
Yeah.
might be buying groceries or something. So,
Cool bananas. Good luck.
okay, yeah, this is good. Yeah, I can feel their energy. So, hello.
Hello.
You can call me. How about Natalie?
Sure. Hello, Natalie. Greetings. Thank you for coming.
I bring much love to your world.
Thank you.
And angels. Yes, your world needs all the positive energies they can that I command, that I can bring in. It needs so much love here. So many So many disconnected. Yes, you have questions for me. I am with the Silver Legion, yes.
Have you done many channelings?
Oh,
Okay, it's a pleasure and it's an honor to speak with you. For some reason today, I had you in mind. I'm not sure quite why. Have we previously met in a previous incarnation?
maybe many reincarnations a long time ago, possible.
Okay.
Yes, I feel the energies. Yes, but I don't think I should go into that right now.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, sorry about that. So what would you say? Are you a collective? Are you physical, or are you non-physical? Are you a collective?
Yes, collective. Yes, we are in the 8th density.
Wow, what an honor.
Yes. We hope in worlds during their ascension does that. We hope in many worlds, so it's a joy for us to bring our knowledge and to receive knowledge. Many are not used to our way of thinking because we are neutral, but we are also loving in a manner where a world or two worlds want to destroy themselves. We come through with open arms.
Oh,
So
beautiful.
many are not used to that.
So you show the beauty in entities and planets where they cannot see it themselves at times.
Yes, we help out any way we can. Of course, we cannot interfere with what is happening, but yes, we show love to both sides, whoever will accept it.
I have read that sometimes you will help a peaceful planet. Um, I don't know if it's arm themselves or show them how to defend themselves if they are attacked suddenly. You will. That's one of your tools, perhaps. Is this correct information or misinformation?
Yes, in a sense that let me gather my thoughts. As and during the Earth, during a planet's beginnings, we make ourselves known through spirit or through telepathy. Some we do speak to, you know, face to face, depending on the evolution of the world. But we do actually protect worlds if needed, or we give them basic technologies or knowledge how to create technologies to defend themselves against other species from other planets. Yes.
Right. I'd like to make a call out for your help, Silver Legion, that we are being manipulated in ways we don't even know where to begin on how to defend ourselves from the ancient reptilians and other factions of groups that manipulate our minds, our weather, our every facet of life seems to be tampered with. And although we try to stay in ascension format and try to stay in our highest vibration, they still seem to get through to a lot of us. Can we call out for your help?
Yes, we will send more of love than we can send, such as weapons. We can bring our energies to your world and help out. Yes.
Yes,
And some of
beautiful.
us are actually on your world right now, helping with that right now. Very
Thank you so much. Thank you.
we cannot interfere if we give you technology that's called interfering.
Yeah,
If you're a primitive world, that would have been different, but
right. That
that
wouldn't help anyway. We just need to learn to love them.
yeah.
And as we empower ourselves, that problem will eventually go away.
Yes, we will send energies to your world. We already have a few around your world, and they are doing the best they can. Yes, they're very frustrated with the negativity of this planet. They're not quite used to that.
Okay.
But yes, they're sending as much as they can. Many do not listen, obviously. You know, that. We send telepathic and energy of love, and it's sometimes ignored or even refused to understand that. So, but yes, we will send more to your planet to give energies wherever those are to accept it.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And as you know, day by day, hour by hour, more and more are feeling the energies that are coming to this earth and are awakening. It's startling, and it's so beautiful to see the most common folk speak of meditation and speak of ascension, speak of other planets, of the possibility of aliens, where they would have never even had thoughts of this before. So this is the start of something very big and beautiful, and I think things will work out. But there are some graduation processes to go through, of course. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. But I think we're on a beautiful
Yes,
graduating timeline.
just think of it as if you're going up a staircase, and some of them see where they can go, but they decide to stay down in the realm and sort of grow. Yes, we mentioned they need to go through a certain type of growth. They need to go a certain route. So when they need to go, they have to live what they have to live through. And if that's darkness, much of it is, unfortunately. So
Mm.
for not all, they must go through the darkness because they choose not to change. Understand that.
Of course.
They see the information and they sort of ignore it, or the idea that this life doesn't make any sense. This reality makes no sense. We can be more positive and go in a different route, but they don't do that because they have to go through that. They have to go through. But many are changing, but yes, at a slow rate. But we cannot interfere with that.
Okay.
Respect their growth.
Of
So that
course,
is
we
why,
respect that.
yes, that's why that goes so slow, because so many feel that need to stay in that negative energy.
Yes, a lot of entities I find are addicted to the drama.
Yes.
It seems to be fun while they're forgetting the important tasks at hand for them and for the collective. And it's frustrating at times, but
Yes.
yeah,
But I see a positive outcome. It just takes time. That's all.
beautiful. I love it. Thank you so much for your energies. Thank you for your work. And hope to speak to you soon and through other channels. You're always welcome.
Yes. Yes, many you will. There will be more of a presence here of us because of your requests. So
Beautiful. Keep it coming, Silver Legion. We welcome you 24/7. Love you. Namaste. Wow. Well, I think that's enough for you tonight.
yeah, are you familiar with the first Star Trek movie?
Yes, somewhat.
The
Yeah.
bald girl. You remember the bald girl in that?
Yes, yes, yes.
That's what I saw her as.
Oh, really? Wow. Interesting.
I don't think they have. I mean, I think they can turn to what. I think they're more. They can be humanoid, but they are not.
Shapeshifters, sort of,
No,
or
it's the kind of. I needed an image of what they look like, and that was the image I got.
well, that was a powerful one. I mean, I still have goosebumps all over me. Wow,
Yeah.
that's a powerful force right there, and they're gonna come. We've gotten a lot of help tonight. We sent out for some help, Ivan, and they're coming. So all you have to do is ask, and so. Oh man, this is really exciting. I
How'd you?
can't wait.
Yeah, how'd you find about the Silver Legion? How did that?
Um, I don't know. I think a couple of months ago I was reading a guy online about he reads Akashic supposedly from this Earth and 20,000 other planets. I don't know. I forget his name, but he was speaking about there's this cool race called the Silver Legion, and it just popped into my head today as I was thinking about us, what we're going to speak of tonight, and then I read a bit about them, and I hear that they help beginning planets, and they also, send energies. So they're going to be sending more and more energies now too. So
Yeah, it felt like they helped planets in the beginning in the primitive times. Yeah.
right.
They're here though. It's feeling that they might not even been created when Earth was created.
Yeah, they're ancient. They must be like really ancient. They're eighth dimensional, so
True.
that's angelic.
If they're part of, I'm not sure if they're part of our world or not in the beginning, but anyway.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about all that either.
Yeah, the feeling I got, I don't think they're involved in this. Obviously. Even if they were here, things probably still went the way they did. So.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Okay, well, this has been an awesome evening. Hopefully, we could do it again, Ivan.
Yeah.
We get along. I really love what you're doing. Like I said, I'm a full supporter, and I will drop in a few dineros into your PayPal. I want to help you out, man. And I know it's hard, it's hard times and such, and you're following your passion, and it's not exactly the highest paying job in the world. So I'll do what I can there.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. So okay, have a great night, and everyone watching, I hope you